So I realized if it's a big clit, it's like sucking a little dick, and it made me feel really uncomfortable.
Welcome to the Guys Review.
You know what the next thing is after an oversized clit, right?
What?
It's moving on to an undersized dick.
Yeah, it's a baby dick.
Where we review media, products, and experiences. Jesus Christ.
I know. That's how I felt.
Is that why you broke up with that one? Was her clit bigger than your dick?
Who said we broke up?
So both heads are the same size?
You know, since how we're on this, should I tell that story that I told the other night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Holy shit.
Should we wait until how our weeks are?
Oh, my God.
No, I want it now.
You said it often to many guys, don't you?
I'm re-traumatized already by the story. My name is Steven. I'm one of your four co-hosts. Together with us, as always, we have Chris, Trey, and Tucker. Say hello.
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 What's up?
All right. So today we're going to be doing The Princess Bride, but before we get into that, let's get into how our weeks were. I think we're going to start with Chris, apparently.
Fuck your week. Just tell us the story.
Yeah, your week was good? Okay, go on with your story.
Go on with my story? All right, so it's a story. It's about my uncles, and they went to go see my grandfather. Like, these are my uncles. Like, they're all grown up, you know, have kids or whatever.
Are they different than Tucker's uncle?
I'm getting to this. All right, so...
Trey's face.
So my uncles are all sitting around drinking.
Are we going to have to cut this later, do you think?
I'm not.
No, because
I don't
I'm
vote
not
for
saying any names.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
So, you know, all my uncles are sitting around, and they're having drinks with, you know, my grandfather and all that. And something came up and talked about some young lady. Well, one of my uncles said to my grandfather, he goes, you know, he said, oh, man. He was like, I bet you can't even get that thing up anymore. So they all go to bed that night, and they're just sleeping there. And all of a sudden, my uncle feels... Grandfather's in there slapping him on the side of the face. I can't get up. What, boy?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, it's so disturbing. Oh, okay. Well, this has been another episode of the Guys Review. I'm sorry.
Tucker, you ever had a family member wake you up like that?
No, you're just slapping him on the butt.
He's all ill now.
What?
He's looking
Flashback.
PTSD.
See that?
Oh, man.
But anyways, that was my week.
Yeah, Jesus. God, I forgot you told me that story on... What are y'all reading?
A bad idea.
Oh, okay.
Jake Paul is the boxer, YouTuber,
Yeah.
wannabe boxer guy. He's basically called out Conor McGregor and Jorge Masvidal and Dana White. It's actually, there's his tweet. It's actually not bad. He says, Dana, since you like me now,
he's
how about a
agreeing to-
one-fight UFC deal to fight Conor? If I win, you agree to pay my UFC fighter pay and healthcare proposal. If I lose, I donate my entire purse to all UFC fighters who make less than $50K a fight and never mention UFC again.
And we can't even get Paige Van Zandt to respond to you.
She doesn't want to lose. Again.
Dang.
All right.
Hardcore.
Trey, how was your week?
That's all right. Found out I'm probably not moving back up here. So,
To Auburn.
yeah, for my job. So
Will you stay at Aaron's, or would there be any consideration of looking at something else? If you could find something else?
I mean, like, they take care of me, so like I'll stay probably. I mean, for a while. You know, it would have been nice to have had the same opportunity and like be where I'm from,
Yeah.
where my family is.
No, I agree.
Is that something you can talk to your boss about?
Well, it's something we had sort of talked about before, and then the opportunity has seemingly presented itself here, and then all of a sudden doesn't want to like return my phone call. So.
I think you told me before. Yeah, make sure that they know that you want that.
I mean, yeah, like I told him to call me the other day, or and like because we talk like once a month, and he said I'll call you in the morning. Just never got around to it.
Would you be willing to take a demotion to assistant manager to come back up here?
No.
I wouldn't.
I
want
mean,
to
I was
either.
just asking. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, like that's you talking about like dividing my pay by at least over half.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even move for probably a a lateral move. That'd just be just another line on your resume. Might as well stay where you are and keep gaining experience and time at one place and make a lateral move and just have to start over somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, going from that store to this store is technically like a smaller store, so it would have made my life easier in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
but
no meth heads trying to kill you.
Yeah, I get to go to court for that.
Really? When? Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Have you ever actually met the dude?
Sort of. Like, he came into the store. He was always like asking his wife for money and shit, and then like fucking
Meth heads do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then like like one night, like I was trying to like sell him a dryer because like theirs went out, and so it was like,
I need to talk to you after this about some furniture, by the way.
You tried to sell him a dryer?
yeah, I mean they needed one. Like she was going to use her like employee purchase stuff for it, and just show them like the two different ones.
That's fair.
Okay. Anything else to add for your week?
I don't know. We came to the realization some people here have clear hair.
I think we already knew this.
That's fair. I still don't think he understands.
He doesn't.
He's
It's
in
okay.
denial.
He is. It's funny watching him roll his eyes, thinking that's going to make it grow back faster.
Is that why they just keep on rolling?
Do y'all remember the old Chia pets?
Chia.
Look, I'm not bald.
Sure.
I have a receding hairline.
Why did you think we were talking about you?
maybe,
A little bit, maybe.
Why'd you think it was
little
about
bit.
you?
It's got a widow's peak. I'm almost 40 years old. Steven, bend your head down.
We've already established
Bend your
this.
head, bend your head down.
I'm
pronounced
almost
widow's
40
peak.
years old.
Here's the
and
thing, like your spot's just like his spot, except for yours is going clear, like from the front to the back.
All right, my week is pretty average. I mean, this is a spring break, so it's been pretty quiet. The kids have been at home and playing with Chris's kid, and it's been. I did get some bad news on Friday. I don't want to really put much out there, but just got some bad news about a friend, a coworker. So I don't
turn down your sexual advances.
Well, you can't you can't get an HR. You can't be sexually harassed if you don't try. So, anyways, but yeah. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Pretty, I'm not looking forward to the students coming back. I love my job and work for the people.
Same.
Right?
Same.
I think Tucker, you'd agree with that sentiment too.
Oh, wholeheartedly.
How was your week, man?
Pretty good. We got trial term coming up, so been doing trial prep and getting ready to serve subpoenas or serving subpoenas for trial. Funny story though, case that I have on trial.
Is it really?
It's a funny story. So this guy's fighting a SORNA violation. It's a sex offender registration violation, which is a felony, and with his criminal history, he's going to go to jail for a very long time. He's pleading not guilty to this, even though we have his fingerprints from the original offense where he used a separate name, the fingerprints where he used a different name in Georgia and committed another offense, and then the fingerprints in Alabama where he used, yet again, another name.
Is this the one where you're saying it's his brother or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dumb motherfucker is fighting this, and we have fingerprints from every single arrest.
You said you're serving subpoenas?
Yeah, I served a bunch of them last week.
When I was in college, I served some penis too. Giving it out daily.
Were you, though?
I wasn't much, but it's what I had.
Sometimes he's just giving it to himself. One hand to the other.
Yeah.
Pamela?
Exactly.
And her 5 sisters.
Anything else to add?
No, I just can't believe how stupid people are.
Yeah, that's pretty much like 99% of the population, I would say.
75% of this table.
Yeah. Yeah, you three are pretty dumb.
Are you ready for
Fan mail. That's so stupid. I don't know. All right, here we go. Marcus sent us another email. The weekly Would You Rather. So here we go.
I would rather we didn't read this email.
So far, it has nothing to do with your sister. So, but we can fix that.
Oh, can we put that down on like the...
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're an uncle.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't mention that. Yeah, my little sister had her baby this week.
Yep, and I'm a father.
Finally pulled that cream pie out of the oven, eh?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's fully baked.
That's fair. You don't want to pull it out early. That's how you shoot yourself in the chin.
It's true. It is unfortunately true. I can't even. A little. There you go. Can you imagine waking up to your dad, your 80-year-old dad, slapping you on your face with his dick?
I don't know why I'd be talking to my 80-year-old dad about his dick at all, like, and warranting this.
There's.
Oh yeah, I saw it. He's cute. He's a baby.
The boy?
Yeah, little boy.
Okay. Congrats.
What's his name?
Walker.
Walker.
Texas Ranger. Makes sense.
Yeah, they do live in
Texas.
Dallas, so.
Okay, I wasn't going to say where they live, but whatever.
Well, Dallas is huge, so I feel okay about saying that.
So is my dick. What's your point?
It's 11:34. No, I'm joking. All right, here we go. Would you rather have a face that everyone laughs at or a name that everyone laughs at? Tucker, you have both. What's it like living with them?
Damn it, you beat me to it.
I guess the name, because you don't have to. You can make up another name.
Yeah, name.
Name.
Yeah, you can make up another name. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather have a small and limp horse dick or have a horse head for a dick?
A small and limp horse dick? Is it? I'm sorry. Small and horse dick don't go together.
Yeah. I mean, is it small for a horse? Because it's still going to be pretty big for a person.
Here's the problem, though. It'll always be limp. So,
So there was a guy back home. That's friends with my granddad,
oh Jesus.
and I remember him growing.
Probably your uncle, too.
I remember him growing up. He was an attorney.
This is a terrible segue. You know that, right?
Well, no, like I said, him and my granddad were friends. So my granddad would go visit him, at his office, and hang out. So this man cheated on his wife more times than you can possibly count. And he made a comment to my granddad one day, and I was sitting in the damn room. I was 7, 8 years old. He said, I fucked more women with a limp dick. I could probably push a wheelbarrow with rope handles. So if you have a limp horse dick, you're still going to be making somebody happy.
No. Probably not. I'm a grower, not a shower. Like, this is always a problem. There will be a lot of disappointment across the board.
Yep. Know the feeling. All right, here we go. I guess, do we even answer this? I don't know. God, a horse head? That's like weird. What does it, neigh at people?
No, but it'll spit at them.
And you drop dick and it's like, "Roar! Get me away from that pussy."
Saddle up, baby.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer this one. I give up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now pick one. We got to pick one. I'm going to go with the small horse dick.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess as long as you can still finish.
I'm going to go with the horse head. Just
Horse
see what
head?
happens. I feel like you could like make it in the movies. You know, I can be a porn star with that. Like it's going to be different.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm okay with that.
Hey,
Chris?
was it rule,
I don't know how to
rule
even
42
take
of
it.
the internet?
Yeah, there's something out there now.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
Never heard of Rule 42?
No.
Anything that you can imagine, there's been porn made of it.
It's on the internet.
It's
And
on the
someone's
internet.
made porn of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with him, horsehead.
Horsehead dick?
Yeah, just even it out.
Fair. All right. Would you rather end every sentence with a loud fart or get a boner at the most inconvenient time, Tucker?
Well, again, we've talked about the boner before. You can always flip
Yeah,
it up
you
and,
gotta just
and
tuck it
tuck
under
it.
your
yeah,
belt.
so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, I have to go with boner.
Boner.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably all of us in junior high.
We kind of,
anyways.
I was going to say, we kind of already do that occasionally, or at least used to.
I mean, that's like straight up junior high every day.
Yeah, exactly. Why am I getting a boner in a history class? This is stupid. I don't like Napoleon.
Teacher's 78 and she's about to retire, but still hot.
See down that wrinkly dress. One
Let's see
nipple.
them.
There's one nipple over here and one nipple down there.
Can't wait to see them knockers. Okay.
Okay, so last one. Would you rather get all of your teeth pulled out with pliers one by one or have someone pull out each individual hair follicle from your body with tweezers until there's nothing left?
Hair follicle, because teeth would hurt.
Yeah.
You ever had tooth pull?
Well, yes.
Like with like pliers?
No, not with pliers.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like their surgical pliers that they have, they
No,
pull them. You've never had
uh-uh.
that done?
I've had a tooth extracted before, but
But not that way?
I mean, I don't know. I was doped up on pain medicine and nitrous and all sorts of other fun
Was
stuff.
that when your uncle tried to take it through your butt?
I guess that'd be an overall thing. Do you get a numb shot before you do it?
All right, doesn't sound like it.
I'm imagining no.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it doesn't say. So I'm gonna go teeth.
Because
I
you can
mean,
numb
So
it.
but then you wouldn't have any teeth. So
You can buy dentures.
It's true.
That's great. I'm glad the listeners can hear the clicking, but not know what that is.
My teeth.
Yeah, it's your chicken.
Okay, I've had a tooth pulled like that before.
Through your butthole?
No, I've had like them getting the like
Vagina
fire things out.
dentata. I've never had a tooth pulled like that. I just get them knocked out with jet skis. It's pretty efficient, in case you're wondering. Gets the job done pretty well. I'm kind of going to go teeth only because like I think the hair thing that would take forever. He said month after month, so that would take a long time and just be annoying.
Wouldn't take Tucker too long.
No.
Well, okay, the rest of his body, yes, but the head.
Yeah, the head would be fast.
Yeah.
Look like Homer Simpson over there. Just 2 strands. All right, here we go. I will end this on a dad joke. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
You need to send that video that you sent me, put that in the Twitter group for Marcus.
I'll figure out how to send that then.
Marcus, thank you for the email, as always. It is appreciated.
I mean, I like a good dad joke, but that was...
Yeah, we're going to thank him for the research.
Yeah, he did the research as well on Princess Bride. So I'm about to get to that. If you have an email you'd like to send us, please send it. You can email it, and I will read it poorly at theguysreviewpod@gmail.com. Or if you want to make fun of us in real time, you can join our Twitter DM group, which is at @the_guysreview. Like the tweet at the top of the page, we'll put you in the group, and you can make fun of us in real time. So, moving on into The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Why not?
Again, this information was given to me by Marcus, so I'll have to show you this in a second. Written by Rob Reiner, screenplay by William Goldman. It stars is it Carrie Elways?
Carrie Ellis?
Ellis, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, and Andre the Giant. Released on September 25th, 1987. Budget of $15 million, which is $37 million today. $37.5. Domestic box office was $30,857,000. International, $189,000. Worldwide box office, $31 million. Yeah, close to $31.1 million. Ratings, IMDb gave it an 8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 97%. Metacritic at 77%. Google users.
82.
You go. You go.
It's got to be like that, huh?
It's going to be like that.
All right, Tucker, go. Come on.
He said 82. I'm going to go with, let's go 86.
1.
On the button, 86.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
I was going to go with 84, but I was trying to put a little bit more gap there.
This is what he wrote next. He said, "This is for you, this is for you, Sir Tucker the Wanker, 2nd Earl of Wessex." It was nominated for 1 Oscar, Best Music and Original Song, and then he sent everything else that it was nominated for: Academy of Science, Film and Fiction, American Comedy Awards. I don't even know what that is. Something Fantastic Film Festival. Casting Society of America, Grammy Awards, Heartland Film, Hugo Awards, National Film Preservation Award in 2016. It was preserved. Toronto International Film Festival, USC Scripter Award, Writers Guild of America, and Young Artist Awards.
You know what? That is what a good intern does.
Well done. That is some good research, Marcus.
That is
Thank
what
you
a
very
good
much.
intern does.
So is he our intern?
He
We're
is
going to
now.
call him that?
Marcus the intern. I mean, we're not paying him, so
Well, it's an unpaid internship.
yeah, it's an unpaid internship.
Yeah, he's definitely Polish.
Hey, has your wife ordered that 23andMe yet?
No, not yet. Like, I got the Ancestry DNA at home we can do.
Yeah, there you go. All right. First time you saw the movie. Chris, is your movie?
I mean, I saw it in my dad's video store.
Fair
So,
enough.
I caught it a little later in life, so probably like when I was like 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I saw it probably, in the late 80s on VHS, and then I don't think I've seen it since I was probably about 16, 17, sometime in high school. So,
First time I saw it, I hadn't seen this movie since I was a kid, but I know I was not 6 or 7. I was older than that, but I don't think I was, a teenager yet.
yeah.
So it's been a long time, but I think
Yeah.
I got it at my grandmother's house or something, or caught it on TBS.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I think I watch it like every time it comes on TV, just about.
Oh, I'll watch it. I think it's a good
Yeah.
movie.
It's very rewatchable, obviously hugely quotable,
Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
as you wish.
Inconceivable.
All right,
You
Chris.
fool! You fell for one of the classic blunders.
Okay, this is about to be read poorly.
Super.
Wait, hold on. You cannot take that away from Steven.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get many
bet
things.
I can. I bet I can.
All right, here we go. Chris, hit it, buddy.
Okay, all right. All right. The movie takes place in 1987, where a grandfather is reading The Princess Bride to his sick grandson in an effort to keep him company, and also within the book itself. The boy is reluctant to hear the story at first, having sacrificed his time playing video games to listen to it. Over the course of the film, however, he becomes increasingly interested in the book.
Ooh.
So I want to stop here real quick, though. I know that was just like a
It's a
little
good
small
stopping point.
paragraph.
I like it.
I know it was a little
We're
paragraph.
3 minutes into the movie now.
So wait, hold on.
If that.
So, every time I watch it, it's like nothing's really changed. There's nothing different. But this time when I watched it, I was like looking at the background of his bedroom. Did anybody else notice that creepy Santa Claus that was hanging on his closet door?
I remember there being something on there.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It is
I
the
didn't catch that.
creepiest thing ever.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it's one he made at school, but it looks like, a killer Santa Claus hanging up there.
I challenge you to come to my parents' house on Christmas. My mom has like a fucking thing that she got later on in life. Like it's about life size for a child,
Yeah.
and it's fucking Christmas. Like Santa Claus, creepy as fuck.
Jeez.
Like I would punch that thing.
It's so weird that he has that hanging up in his room though, because he's got like pictures of like the fridge, the refrigerator.
Yeah.
He's got pictures, him like some Transformers. I think like
he's got
He-Man, all these
baseball
other
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. If I
Oh,
remember,
yeah, he's playing a baseball game.
I read this thing that said that I think it was Christopher Guest or Chris Sarandon that was in Spinal Tap before this.
Yes.
Was it Guest? So I read that it was either him or I can't remember. It was him or the guy who did the music. But anyways, one of them said the only way he'll do it is if they sneak some sort of Spinal Tap reference into the movie. So he has a Spinal Tap hat in his bedroom.
Did you guys watch that Deadpool? It was like a very merry Deadpool or something. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's got Fred Savage.
yeah, but
in it?
he's kind of like taped down.
Oh yeah. Fred Savage has an adult in the bed,
Yeah.
and Deadpool's reading him the story. I did
That's
see that.
great,
That was pretty
man.
funny.
So
It's like nothing's changed.
he just got dead.
This is the intro of this movie. Like, it's actually a good starting point because the grandpa he previews the whole movie when he starts talking about like what's in the book. Oh, there's death and this and that.
Yeah.
It's everything that is about to happen. You just don't even know it yet. Which I
Yeah.
thought was kind of
Yeah,
fun.
but he sums up a 90-minute movie in 12 words.
Yeah, basically.
And we can cut to the credits. Thank you guys. Good
Appreciate
night.
it. There's been another
This has
episode of
been
the
the
Guys
best
Review.
episode. Let's close out.
If only we had that
What
close.
was
All
it?
right.
There was love and fighting and treachery and fencing and I can't remember what all it says now.
I don't remember now. I wish I had that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie, so I don't know.
And there's kissing. Ew.
Yeah. All right, keep going.
All right, let's go. All right, the story begins with a young and beautiful Buttercup who spends her days ordering her farm.
all right.
Who the, who
Point
the
of
fuck
order.
names their kid Buttercup?
Well, I was going to say point of order. Who said she's beautiful?
Oh, there's that too.
I thought Ron Wright was pretty hot.
I mean, she's like a hard 6.
I'll give you the.
He's not wrong.
You know what though? I mean,
I give her 7.
did anybody ever read
Alabama
like?
7, maybe.
Did anybody ever read
No, I said
like
I'd give
those
her my
fantasy novels back in the
What, you
day?
can't give it to her 2.5 times?
Sorry.
Did anybody ever read the fantasy novels back in the day, like
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
with the
no.
with dwarves and shit
No,
like that?
no.
All right, so I had some friends that did. Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Are we talking like Lord of the Rings type stuff or like what are we talking about?
No, like worse than that.
Steven, did you become a hobbit
Like some
because
straight
you're
up
motivated
D&D.
by this?
No.
Okay.
Like some straight up D&D stuff. But anyways, I did.
Yeah,
For real though, I
I've
did.
read some of those high fantasy novels before.
Okay,
I'm shocked.
I mean,
most of them do have.
have you ever read Wheel of Time?
No.
Robert Jordan?
No.
He's never read The Cat in the Hat.
Dude, I've read like 3 books in my life.
My point is that most of them usually do have some stupid name
True.
of their characters. Just like, let me just last minute think of something.
Yeah, between Buttercup and Humperdinck,
What's wrong with Humperdinck?
not a thing.
That's my second child's name.
Yeah, Indigo.
Huck and Hump. Or
Yeah,
Dink.
you get Indigo in there too. Isn't that like a color?
It is a color.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so there we go. All right.
Where the fuck are you getting indigo from?
Indigo.
Indigo. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
He
Where
just
was
thought
I?
he's running around. He's fucking purple.
You're purple, Montoya?
Shit. I'm later on going to call him that, by the way. I'm just going to tell you ahead of time.
All right, come on, Indigo.
All right. Okay, where was that? Oh, okay. She spends her days ordering her farmhand Wesley to do her bidding. Wesley responds only with "as you wish." Eventually, Buttercup comes to developing feelings for Wesley after she understands that him saying "as you wish" is his way of telling her that he loves her. The two eventually fall in love. However, with no money to support Buttercup, Wesley sails away to seek his fortune with a promise that he will return and marry her. After some time, though, Buttercup is devastated to hear that Wesley's ship has been attacked by the infamous. I almost said.
Infamous.
Yeah, the infamous Dread Pirate Roberts, who has never been known to leave the captains of the ships he attacked alive. She therefore presumes Wesley to be dead and swears she'll never love again. Aww.
Pretty epic beginning to a movie.
As you wish.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Did
love
you tell
and
Steven that you
loss.
love him?
Yes.
No, I just said as you wish.
Yeah, we know what that means now.
It's okay.
So anytime you ever say that to somebody, you're
Well, I don't ever tell anyone as you wish.
Not since your uncle. I'm sorry. Eventually,
No, you're not.
I will grow past this,
No, you're
but
not.
I just can't let it go yet.
It's super fantasy. This whole intro. It's so
Like
epic.
like a children's book.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, like a children's book.
But it draws you in. I mean, there's love, there's loss. It's all very high point. You know what I'm saying?
Formulaic as well.
Yeah, it's true. Like a children's book.
I'm so glad I got you that word today, calendar. Like,
No,
It's definitely coming heavy.
Word of the day, toilet paper. Get it right.
no, I got you the calendar.
Anyways, okay.
Okay, so 5 years pass by. We see Buttercup again, with Prince Humperdinck announcing her as his future wife, right? Despite still loving Wesley. On one of her therapeutic daily horse rides through the countryside, Buttercup is kidnapped by 3 outlaws posing as circus performers. A Sicilian boss named...
Go for it.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
You can do this.
Vizinian, right?
Vizini.
Vizzini. Yep. A giant named Fezzik. I got that right. And the Spanish fencing master named Indigo.
Indigo.
Named Purple Montoya.
Mr. Montoya.
Who seeks to avenge his father's murder. In time, we learn that Prince Humperdinck hired the trio to murder Buttercup and frame the rival land of Gilder, thereby giving him a reason to instigate a war with them. Dun, 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 dun.
Intrigue.
Yep.
So
Drama.
He puts that little Vulcan grip. Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah, like
They
the
put on
Vulcan.
it?
Yeah, to make her fall asleep.
Yeah, Vulcan nerve pinch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do it right, but whatever.
Or
It's
it
cool.
could just be that, his hand's big enough to go around her fucking throat and occlude both her arteries.
I read that Robin Wright would get cold on set, and so that Andre the Giant's hands were so big, he would just put his hands on her head. It would cover her whole head and keep her warm.
Have you ever
That's
seen a
crazy.
picture? Have you ever seen a picture of Andre the Giant
Holding the beer can.
12-ounce beer can?
Yes.
Holy shit! That dude
Was he married?
I think so.
I mean, he had a daughter.
He had a daughter, but like,
I thought he was married.
I don't think he was married because he wasn't married to the woman he fathered the girl with.
Speaking of having a horse stick.
You're assuming.
All right.
No, it's got to be.
All right. I got.
There's no way.
I dare one of you to Google Andre the Giant dick size.
I'm going to give you two.
I'm right in the middle of having this shit up.
I'm going to give you 2 stories. One's related to this movie, the other one is not. So, Jake the Snake Roberts talked about how when they would travel while they were wrestling, Andre's big man,
Yeah.
there was no toilet that would hold him.
Yeah.
He used to shit in the bathtub.
Oh my god!
And yeah,
I believe it.
yeah. So
I mean, it makes sense.
the other one is on the set of this movie. Andre wasn't feeling well, and he let out like a solid 45-second fart. And Rob Reiner said, "Andre, are you okay?" He's like, "I am now, boss."
I am now boss. He called everyone boss because he said it made other people not since he was so much bigger than everyone, it was kind of like a way to make them feel more comfortable, like he was,
Yeah.
Yeah, like he looked up to them
yeah,
in a certain sense.
yeah.
So I used to watch wrestling back in the day. I think we all did, right?
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I've read stuff and seen stuff about Andre the Giant. The guy was what, 7'4", almost 400 pounds?
At
Ish.
one point in his life, yeah.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah.
Now when he started off.
Yeah, he started off real thin.
Yeah.
But he from everything I've read about him, he was genuinely one of the nicest guys.
Depends on who you talk to.
Didn't him and Haku almost get into it?
No, I know him and Big John Studd did because
that's
Big
what it
John
was.
Studd would step over the top rope and he said, "There's only one giant that steps over the top rope. You don't fucking do that." And he used to like get real rough with him. And then
I'm talking out of the ring stuff.
outside of the ring, they were on a bus trip, and I don't know what city it was, but Bad News Brown was like a judo champion, like medalist, and he kept calling him like a very colorful word that you won't let me say on this podcast.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, and so he made the driver pull over, and he got outside the bus. He was going to try and fight Andre the Giant.
That would have ended poorly for him.
So I did Google it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course you did.
Well, I mean,
We're on it.
I'm trying. Hold on. Okay, so basically, standing 7'4" tall and weighing over 500 pounds must mean that his penis was in proportion and thus large. However, medical studies have shown that there is no correlation between height and weight and penis length. However, according to WebMD, researchers found that a shorter ratio between the length of a man's index and ring fingers tended to correlate to a large penis size. We found this photo of Andre's hand, and it looks like a very small ratio, which may imply a large sized penis.
What do they mean a small ratio like?
I don't know. It doesn't really say. It says this photo, but there's not even a picture. Andre's body size was due to abnormal a hormonal disorder that caused excess growth hormone to be produced by the pituitary gland. Fezzik. Well, that's all it says. So the man with
Physic.
the man with the largest penis on record is Jonah Falcon in Brooklyn, New York. In an HBO documentary, he was measured at 9 inches when flaccid and 13 and a half when erect.
All right.
So
Well, good for him.
that was the first. Yeah. what a good opportunity for him.
Supposedly, Rasputin's dick, according to his daughter, stood 13 inches when erect.
According to Rasputin's own daughter.
Yep.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd heard that
And like
before.
supposedly, like when they killed him, like stabbed him, like threw him in the river, like they cut his
Cut
dick
it off, yeah.
So it's supposedly in a museum, but most likely probably not.
More than likely. Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Penis trivia.
do you got your sound bit up?
Which one do you want?
It's penis trivia.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So, anyways, we're getting back to the story.
Yeah, I guess we're going to get back to the movie now.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, this does a quick jump, okay? A masked man in black follows the... Hold on. A masked man in black follows the kidnapper ship from a distance. Buttercup tries to escape the vessel, but is scared back into by the giant carnivorous eels that inhabit the water. What sound do you think those eels make? They probably make a familiar sound, right? Like, I don't know.
I already knew where it was going.
Well, since they called them shrieking eels in the movies,
My butthole. Good move there, Tucker. It's a good thing we're a highbrow podcast.
I hate that we've lost all 6 listeners.
I know. I'm going to miss them. I really am.
All right. When they reach, golly, this jumps around so much. When they reach and ascend the cliffs of insanity, Vicini, there you go.
Vizzini.
Yeah, orders Indigo to kill the man in black. Man, this is just a color war.
A what?
A color war.
The man
Yeah.
got purple trying to kill the man.
Yeah. Purple trying to kill black. Gotcha.
To kill the man in black pursuing them. After a lengthy sword fight, the man defeated. I can't even say his name right now.
Hang on, a lengthy sword fight? Is that what your uncle used to call it?
Okay.
All right, I'm done with that.
For now.
Yeah, like 9/11, never again. I'm moving on. I got you, bud.
All right. The man defeats Indigo
And, oh, my Lord.
and Nigo. Nigo's Indigo, right?
I'm gonna start making up names for characters too.
But merely not.
See, you keep fucking it up, and now I'm trying to say it I'm trying to think about it in my head. My name is Inigo Montoya.
See,
You
that's
killed
what I
my
did too.
father.
I had to
Killed
think
my
about. I had to think about the line too to get back on track.
Yes.
All right, but merely knocks him unconscious, continue pursuing Vicini and the others. Vicini next orders Fezzik to stay behind and kill the man with his brute strength, but the man succeeds in choking Fezzik unconscious from behind. He then catches up to Vicini and Buttercup and defeats the evil boss in a battle of wits by tricking him into drinking poison. So that poison,
Yeah. Not real.
not real,
Not real.
not real poison.
Not a real poison. I think it shows a lot
You
about.
mean iocaine's not a real thing?
I know it's news to you.
In a movie?
I know.
No.
Weird. So I like in the ships. I like how it's nowadays. This obviously would have been so computer animated, but like all the miniatures that they use and everything. I thought that was really really cool. It was nice, like little 80s throwback. Also, how honorable both Inigo is as well as Fezzik. I mean, like he wanted him to like cut off the rope and just let him fall down the cliff or smash him over the head with a rock, but both of them were like, honorable.
Yeah, they wanted it to be a fair fight.
Yeah.
Well, I think he wanted to show off his skills.
Montoya.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's trained his whole life to kill the man that killed his
Right.
father.
Why not have some practice?
Yeah, exactly.
It's fair.
I mean,
But even Fezzik, though, I mean, he could have stood behind the rock and smashed him when he walked by.
I agree with you on that. I could just kill it up. No.
I could have just done it.
Do you have 6 fingers on your right hand?
I'm looking for the man with the 6 fingers. Okay.
Super quotable. You got anything for this part, Trey?
I like it. It's a good part.
It was
did-
a great
Glad you
sword
liked it.
fight.
One thing, so I read that originally the sword fight was only like a minute or so long, and Rob Reiner was like, nope, it needs to be like triple the length. So they made it a 3-minute long sword fight, added like the steps up the rocks and everything. The only thing I noticed though was when they jump off, you could tell in the dirt where the pad is. They
Yeah.
don't land on just ground. There's a pad.
Yeah.
Well,
But
and
I mean,
It's for kids.
yeah. Oh, I know.
It's so stylized. Like it's.
Abby sat down and watched this whole movie with me. By the
I'm
way,
sure she did.
She liked it?
but
Yeah.
it's completely unrealistic. It's so stylized.
Yeah.
The fight scenes. I mean,
It's funny you say that because I said
Do
to
you,
watch
do
it
you
in
watch
waves.
all our movies just looking for realistic parts of them? Because I hate to break it to you,
Live watch.
the
some-
Triple
Yeah,
Indy's
she
the
liked
only actual real part that I've ever seen in a movie we've done.
it's funny you mentioned that
Yep.
because I made a sound clip.
All right.
Another one that Tucker's gonna love.
All right. Let's keep going. But
I cut that part out.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll add it in for you.
yeah, it'll disappoint Whitney. She loves that movie.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
All right, go ahead, sorry.
All right. Okay. Buttercup believes the man to be the pirate Roberts, who killed Wesley and pushed him off the hill in order to escape. As he rolls down it, he calls out, "As you wish," revealing himself to be Wesley. Buttercup tumbles down the hill after him, and the two reunite in the basin of the
Ravine.
Thank you. I told you I'm going to struggle today.
It's okay. We're all riding the struggle bus with you.
Which, I mean, like, why did she, like, that's so stupid throw that she did to herself.
like
okay,
Jack and Jill.
first of all, this is the person that she supposedly loves, yet she can't recognize him from the bridge of the nose up.
I mean, she hadn't seen him in a little while.
Hey,
It's
how
been
about
5
that?
years.
How about that nice little reference when he's fighting Fezzik and all that? He says that, he's like, "Why did you wear a mask?" He was like, "I feel like they're all going to wear it in the future." A
Telling.
little call out to superheroes there.
Little telling.
Or to, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
little foresight to COVID there.
All right, as a
That's how I'm going to choose to interpret that line.
All the rage.
are you ready?
Yeah, wait on
Okay.
you.
Speaking of rage, do you think Ultimate Warrior would have been good in the role? He could have been like the sword fighter.
Is Inigo Montoya?
Yeah.
No,
The Ultimate Warrior?
No.
Fuck, yeah, dude.
you could have had Ricky the Dragon do it.
Steamboat, I like it.
You could have him do it. What about Flair? Woo!
Yeah, but
Ric Flair.
Rick,
You killed my father. I'm going to kill you. Woo!
Yeah, he just drops his sword in the middle and just does a little walk. And just doesn't fall down.
You know what? I'm gonna make the argument. I think Randy Savage would have done better than Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
You killed my father. Prepare to die. Oh yeah.
Prepare to die, brother. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then he would like snap into a Slim Jim and like.
Oh man.
All right. Wesley and Buttercup take off to the fire
You know
swamp
who-
to escape Humperdinck.
Who was supposed to play Fezzik? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but he couldn't. He was doing couldn't get on NBA games or something.
Well, they won originally, Andre. And then Andre had commitments.
Kareem was great in an airplane. I just don't see him playing the role of Fezzik too well.
There's one big guy. There was someone else. Liam Neeson. I read Liam Neeson auditioned, but then they said he was only 6'4", and they wanted someone bigger.
Oh, only.
Yeah. There was a time they were looking at Schwarzenegger for Fezzik.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But then he got big, and yeah. So okay, sorry, I interrupted.
Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, they take off to the fire swamp to escape the approaching cavalry. Wesley explains that though the pirate robbers did in fact attack his ship, he took pity on Wesley's plea for mercy and tells about a love to whom he must return, and instead befriends him and eventually gave him the title of Dread Pirate Roberts, as the previous captain had done before.
The rodents of unusual size.
We're not there yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're in the fire swamp.
We're in the fire swamp.
Okay, the two barely escaped the swamp together, encountering just rows of fires and the
Yeah.
all right, and the shot from the ground, patches of deadly quicksand, and rodents of unusual sizes. There you go.
This is actually a pretty thorough synopsis wherever you found
Yeah,
it.
when they do finally reach the other side, Humperdinck and his men are waiting for them. Before they can shoot Wesley with the arrows, not with a gun, in case you needed that reference. You didn't know. Just
What?
so you know.
Which one?
Huh?
What reference?
That they were shooting them with arrows, not guns.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey Tucker, what's your hometown?
Elba.
Elba, more or less, give or take.
Andalusia.
All right, you want to round up into. All right, Elba. All right, so
Don't let
Yeah,
him.
that's-
Don't let
that's-
him
that's
big
right.
city you.
That's right. Listen to the person that is not who you're asking where they're from. That's right. Okay.
I mean, like, because
I'm more trustworthy.
Well, technically,
I'm more
like,
hair than you.
Like, you grew up in like the trailer behind the country club, right?
That's Eric.
So, when you grew up there, like, did y'all have to like fight off like nutria? You know, like the big swamp rats from like
I
Louisiana.
know what they are.
Yeah, because you had to fucking fight them off, right?
Are they
So is
rodents
it
of
like
unusual
is it
sizes?
exactly like this movie? They're huge, man.
Rats of unusual sizes.
Yeah,
No, they can get pretty big.
What is that?
it's a nutria.
It's a rodent.
Yeah.
Never heard
swamp
of that.
rat.
Swamp
As a
bet.
matter of fact, they may still do it, but a few years ago,
I bet it smells like swamp
had,
ass.
Louisiana had a bounty on them. Like the state would pay you $5 for every pelt you brought in.
That's awesome.
Dang.
I just love that you could like full on tell that it was just a guy in a rat suit. There's one scene where he like punches him and the rat reaches up and like fixes its own face because obviously whatever the mask that the guy's wearing like got like crooked on him and he's like, oh fuck. I also read a story that the performer that's in the suit he's a dwarf and he was late to set one day because he got arrested for drinking and driving the night before. He tried to tell him that he's like, I'm on this new Rob Reiner film, and the cops didn't believe him. Had to wait to get bailed out.
Steve,
I can
That's
believe
great.
that.
Steven, when you hear stuff like that, does it give you hope for an acting career? Because you're only 5 feet tall. Like I think it's technically
you so much.
technically a dwarf or a little person.
Did you still try out for the
No,
Seven
he's got
Dwarfs?
to be under 4'11" for that.
Really? Is that what it is?
4'11" or 4'10".
Is that why you don't have like the handicap placard in your car?
That's it. That's why only Ashley does.
Okay.
Wait a second. Look at his shoes. Is he wearing platforms?
Not just my boots.
Yep.
It's got a heel to it.
Well, they're boots.
You're still a midget.
At least I'm not bald. I'll be short over being
You're
bald.
a balding midget.
Are boots like considered like men's version of high heels?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna agree with Steven on
You
this.
wear
I'm
boots.
agreeing
That's why he
with
just
you.
agreed with you because he didn't want to get rounded into like being a cross-dressing like tall bald man.
He admitted that.
I wear boots most of the time.
So you go out and drag most of the time is what you're saying.
So you're trying to solve crimes and shit kickers. So you are like Walker, Texas Ranger.
I don't wear boots to add to my height, unlike Steven.
I don't even know where to go with this.
Yeah, I'm torn. I don't
Keep
really
going.
know
All
whose side I want to take on this.
All right, so Buttercup Bargains for Wesley's Life by
He wears
Green.
boots so he can ride the rides at the fair.
He did. It was close. I was worried about him getting on
No,
like
we're
that
gonna get through this.
thing that me and Chris rode together. The one like where we flipped over and I'm too fat, so like my hand's like down the whole time.
We didn't ever rotate.
Did you really not?
We did like twice, but like for the most part, it didn't go all the way.
Physics, baby.
Yeah, but when
We're not moving this mass.
hey, but when it went, it went.
It did it. It just
An object in motion.
Oh God.
All right.
fuck you, Isaac Newton.
So Buttercup bargained for Wesley's life, agreeing to marry Humperdinck on the condition that Wesley be returned safely to his ship. Though Humperdinck agrees, he secretly has his right-hand man
Ah.
throw Wesley into a torture chamber. Buttercup later requests that Humperdinck help her find Wesley so they may reunite together. But he deceives her by
Hey, when they were reunited, did it feel so good?
reunited and it feels so good. But he deceives her by agreeing to help and then not sending her letters. We see him.
USA.
Sorry.
We see him apparently killing Wesley in the torture chamber, after which he hurriedly marries Buttercup, though she believes that Wesley will still come for her. Stop pointing on that. That's a lot that they left out there, by the way.
What do you mean? From
So they left out the torture. You know what that machine was originally designed for, right?
no.
It was originally designed. Of course, they added more to it. But it was originally designed for a 007 movie.
Really?
Yeah.
The torture machine?
Yes. But it was going to be used. It was, I guess, supposed to be a torture machine for one of the
So-
007 movies.
I know it runs off of
Water.
Water, but what the fuck is it supposed to be doing?
Suction.
It sucks the life out of them.
Sucks the life out of you. That's what he says.
That's what my first wife did.
They start off
That's what
with 1
all
year,
wives do.
and
I
then
love you, baby.
start off with 1 year, and hopefully one day get to 5.
Why do you even say it? It's not like she listens to
I know.
this.
I don't know. Maybe one day she will. Because so other people will think that my wife listens to this. Jesus, how many tickets do you have?
I had 20.
Fuck.
How many did you win?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Perfect time to do it, right in the middle of our podcast.
I'm not missing anything.
All right, let's keep going. Fezzi and
You were the one that stopped.
The pit of despair.
reunite in the forest of thieves and discover that the Count is a six-finger man that Inigo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Got it right.
I was going to say Indigo again. Is seeking to kill. Fezzik and Inigo decide to save Wesley because they need his strategizing mind to help them get into the castle and kill the Count. They bring his mostly dead body to a local miracle worker named Max, who, with the help of his wife...
You mean Miracle Max?
Miracle Max.
Yeah. With the help of his wife, revives Wesley. Though he remains...
I will say this about that part. That makeup job on Billy Crystal
That was pretty good,
was
actually.
good.
Yeah.
Because you don't... Until he speaks, you don't
Yeah.
recognize him.
No, that's fair. I mean, you don't recognize him. You know who it is under there, but
Yeah, but when he talks,
Yeah.
he's got a distinct
he's
voice.
got a very distinctive voice.
You gotta
Cadence.
appreciate that they covered the pill with chocolate.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
nice little touch there.
Yeah, it's good.
Helps it go down easier.
Did you get to your end?
No, I'm not at the end. Yeah, y'all keep interrupting my
I keep
ass.
interrupting him.
Tucker. I wasn't going to interrupt this time.
Okay, all right. They help revive Wesley. Though he remains in a state of paralyzed, together Fezzik, Indigo, and all...
In a state of paralyzed.
paralysis, sorry.
I'm not allowed
Thank
to ever
you.
talk about my reading ever again.
To be fair, I don't think it's Chris that gives you the shit about it.
It's true.
That's true.
That's true. Chris is not.
There's a reason why.
I appreciate that about you.
It's that 7th grade education.
This is that
No,
O-Town
that's-
education.
I was going to say, it's all Opelika. He graduated. It's just Opelika.
Oh, shit, where's that? Together, Fezzik, Indigo, and all. But... Okay. Wait, what was I saying? Okay. And Wesley break into the castle, regaining mobility, whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at.
He carries them in. They do a sword fight.
Yeah, thank you. All right. In the meantime and all, he's slowly regaining his mobility. Wesley finds his way to Buttercup and stops her from killing herself by pointing out that her marriage is void because she did not say "I do." When Humperdinck finds them, Wesley bluffs his way into convincing Humperdinck to surrender. After which, Buttercup ties him to a chair and escapes with the others. Wesley suggests that Inigo take over for him as the next Dread Pirate Roberts. Okay, I'm going to just wrap it up right here, okay? Back in the present day, the grandson asks his grandfather to read him the story again tomorrow. He replies happily, "As you wish." Man, I
Aw.
left out so much and all.
Yeah, we did.
Like the great sword fight.
Yeah, the Inigo Montoya sword fight.
Yeah. He killed him.
You killed
Big
my
surprise.
father. Prepare to die.
So he was slashed by that guy 2, 4, 5 times. And he killed him
Yeah, 5 times.
in the exact same fashion.
Yeah.
With a poke.
Well, he does
cheek,
the first.
cheek.
No, he does the first.
Or, yeah.
He stabs, and then he does
shoulder,
the face,
shoulder,
face.
cheek,
And then
and finishes with the stomach,
Right.
which is kind of opposite of how his went, but still.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good fight. I mean, it's a little over the top. It's stylized for kids, but it was a good fight. I mean, been
But
talking
you
about,
can see how flustered Count was getting.
Yeah.
I mean, because he was, eventually got to the point where he was just saying, "Stop, say that," instead of, an actual complete.
Billy Crystal was perfect for this, and he had no script. Everything he said was improvised. It was all ad lib.
Nice.
I saw this interview after the movie was over. Abby and I went looking for bloopers. We'd love to watch bloopers, and they didn't really have any bloopers. But Carrie Ells, whatever, said that he'd ruined so many takes because Billy Crystal would say something and he's supposed to be dead on the table and he'd just start laughing, and they ruined so many takes that way. He's like, there's so many good, funny things that we just couldn't use because. Like Rob Reiner, they said Rob Reiner had to go out into the hallway where they were filming because he would laugh so much watching him. Mandy Patinkin, the only injury he got on set for this whole movie, he bruised a rib trying not to laugh at Billy Crystal in that scene.
I can see that.
That would be an awesome day of shooting.
Just hanging out with Billy Crystal for a day would be awesome.
True. Yeah.
Not even working, just hang out
just
with
hanging out. Of course, I think one of the most iconic scenes is the marriage and the marriage. Love, true love.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was just. It's so funny because like I didn't realize how much of this movie I remembered.
Yeah.
And how much of it is just like in from early on in the movie. If you were to go right now in your phone into the gift section and just put in Boo,
memeable and
it is. It's so consumable
yeah.
today. Still,
Yeah.
if you put in Boo, one of the first gifts is going to be that old woman in the front going Boo, Boo. Like I'm not even like I've used that before, and I forgot that it was from Princess Bride. But now that I know that, I'm going to use it more. But and then of course, someone says something about love, and I always find the priest doing love, true love.
Yeah.
Send that little gif off.
next time you officiate a wedding, you should use that.
I jokingly when I did Haley's, I jokingly was like, we're gathered here today for this marriage.
This
true love.
this movie's like, I like it, but it's one of those like pretty much just straightforward.
It really
you know what I
is.
mean? There's
Yeah.
nothing like you're not going to catch anything new or different next time you watch it. It's just,
But it's so fun.
And-
It's just so good, and it's just so. It's well filmed. It's well timed. It's well paced. There's just, besides it being a little childish and simple and formulaic, it's a great movie.
I think that's what it was kind of made for, wasn't it?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was made for
Yeah.
like
It's
young
PG.
kids to watch.
I think the only bad word in it is when Inigo calls him a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So
I think you're right.
yeah, like I said, I watched the whole movie with Abby, and there was not one time where I was like, I need to cover her eyes. I jokingly did it, like I think when they first kissed,
Yeah.
but but even then, like I liked watching it, so. Carrie Elways and what's her face? Oh my God, what's her name?
Talking about Buttercup?
Yeah, I didn't get that
shit.
on the cast. Robin Wright.
Yeah.
They apparently had a thing for each other when they were filming this. So like, And you could, I mean, it really did. The chemistry came through. You could see that. And I remember sitting there watching this morning, that first opening scene, you know, when he's, as you wish, and like staring deeply into her eyes. And it's just like, you know, we're pushing 40. Like, we don't have that young love anymore. It's that's that really passionate, you know, kind of love that, you know, you have when you're that age. It kind of makes you miss it, you know? Mm-hmm. Some levels. I mean, there's still, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Okay.
We're eating candy.
I can see that you're eating candy.
And everyone can hear it too.
Yeah. If anyone has any issues with chewing, they're not going to like our last episode or this one.
Yeah, that's why I turned the last one off.
I should have put a trigger warning on there.
Well, I mean, they're called hot chews for a reason.
Anyway, so all right, yeah, let's wrap this up. Ratings and reviews, everybody.
All right, you want to do top 5 first or ratings and reviews first?
Not my top 5.
No, things
Not top 5.
Are you going to do the thing?
No, yeah, I'm going to do the thing too.
Yeah, let's do the trivia, then we'll do
Trivia, yeah. All right, trivia. Here we go. Again, this is from Marcus. Number 1, Elwes wasn't the first choice for Wesley. In fact, Oscar winner Colin Firth was originally in the running to play Wesley.
Ugh.
Just what I'm.
Who?
Colin Firth, the guy from Bridget Jones' Diary, or Kingsman.
I've seen Bridget Jones' Diary. What?
You ever seen Bridget Jones' Diary?
No, not at all.
It's kind of cute, actually.
What was the other movie you said?
Kingsman.
You saw The Kingsman.
It's a good movie.
It's pretty good.
I liked it.
Anything notable?
I'm sure he's been in a bunch of stuff.
The King's Speech,
Was that him as the king?
I believe.
Colin Firth? I don't know. Number 2, Andre the Giant didn't actually do any heavy lifting. Following a major back surgery, Andre the Giant, Andre Rene Razumov, could not lift any heavy object. Instead, the 7-foot, 540-pound actor used a stunt double for the majority of his more physical scenes. Did not know that.
Who the fuck did they get to be a stunt double for that big motherfucker?
Well, you know,
wearing
they
a
said
suit.
most of the scenes like he's leaning on something or he's
true.
holding up against something because
Yeah.
he can't do as much.
One of the final scenes did not make the final cut. Before it was cut from the film, Fred Savage originally walked over to his window after his grandfather had left and sees Fezzik, Inigo, Wesley, and Buttercup all riding on their white horses. Kind of interesting.
They wave at him
That
too.
poor fucking horse trying to carry
I
Fezzik.
know, right? I had that thought. Like, I'd completely forgotten about that bit. And I'm sitting there watching. I literally even said, I was like, I feel bad for that horse. Number 4, Patinkin was thinking of his late father when he delivered his most famous line. When Patinkin utters his Spanish vow, "My name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die," he was sadly thinking of his father who died of cancer a few years prior to reading the script.
Damn.
He said he thought when he killed the
I
guy,
didn't know
he thought he was killing the cancer that killed his own father too. So,
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
hopefully so. And number 5, whatever. Wesley filmed many scenes with a broken toe. 6 weeks into production, he had an accident on an ATV, which was used to transport Andre to set because he didn't fit to a crew van. He was leaving him with a broken toe. Initially, he tried to hide the injury from the director, but ended up using trick photography to hide his limp in many of his scenes. So yeah, there you go.
Hey, also
Top
didn't
5 trivia.
he really took the hit on that too in the back of the head?
He did. All right, so we're going to do another new bit. And this one I'm calling the Triple Lindy. Okay? First of all,
The Triple Lindy. Triple Lindy.
Is that hard?
It's impossible.
so
That's impossible.
the reason we're going to do this is because I started thinking about this after John Wick, and I just thought it would be something fun to kind of throw in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a section of the movie that you just like, consider it kind of jumping the shark. Something that you go, this is just like, for me, if I were going to go for John Wick, I would say the club scene where one guy kills 60 other dudes. It took me out of the movie.
16.
16?
I think he only killed 16 people.
Oh, well, still, point being. And for me, for this movie, my Lindy Award goes to when Buttercup is telling the prince off and, calling him a coward and all this stuff. It was so over dramatic and over the top and just 80s and just.
And he would have beat the shit out
was
of him.
80s.
Just pow.
Yeah, if it was really whatever time period this was, yeah, she'd have been fucking crucified. So that's what my Lindy Award goes to this week. Chris, you got a
Yeah, I think mine would.
Do we understand what this all is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think mine would probably be after you got the miracle pill
Oh,
from Max.
Coming
That'd
back to
probably be
life.
mine. Coming back to life. But for him to be paralyzed like that and not have any brain damage too, you know.
yeah, that's true. Fair. I mean, he's only mostly dead, so.
Yeah.
Trey, Lindy Award.
Andre the Giant pulling his body whip up the side of a cliff
It's
on a
fair.
rope.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
a
with
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm actually going to go with the torture machine. Just
Yeah.
because I'm not really sure how that suction cup is supposed to fucking
Sucks
suck
the life out of you. That's fair. All right. Triple Lindy Award, everyone.
The Triple Lindy. Triple Lindy.
So
That's impossible.
impossible. If I had more time, I wanted to actually. If you ever have time to watch that again, if you can figure out how many times people say the Triple Lindy, I was just going to literally just layer in a bunch of them, one after the other, just like a little 5-second
I
clip.
think you nailed it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's awfully kind of you, sir. That's a fun thing to do, right? Something different.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Especially when I do my movie for next week.
Are you still doing Goon next week?
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I need to know so I can get Al on board or not.
Yeah, fuck you, Al.
All right, top 5. Does this touch anyone's top 5?
No.
I love
we haven't
this
done
movie.
ratings and reviews
Oh
yet,
yeah,
so-
sorry. Okay,
So no.
Chris.
Still a no on me.
Chris, what's your rating on this one?
So I know it's really 80s, but it's just one of those movies that, like you like to say, just go mind dead and just watch. Mm-hmm. And it just, I don't know, for some reason, even though you don't find anything new in it, there's nothing different in it, it's still something that's like you can just watch over again. I think it's because they nailed the cast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like that was the perfect person for that part. That was the perfect person for that part. I don't think anybody out there didn't fit the role that they played. You know, and
to this day, they
we
still
didn't even talk about the albino. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, he went through a lot though because he was allergic to it was either the contact solutions or the contact themselves.
Oh,
So
I
he
didn't know
actually
that.
went through pain with that.
I didn't know that.
But anyways, my rating, I'm going to give this a 1.5.
Nice, that's solid. Trey, you want to go next?
Yeah. I'm right there with Chris, like for all the right reasons. Like it's a classic. I can watch it over and over. Every time I do see it, I will sit down and watch it, finish it out from where I catch it. For that, I'll give it a 2.
I wouldn't say I love it. Like it's not like one of my favorite movies. I haven't watched 100 times, but it is. I mean, it's a solid movie, and I think, like you said, the casting is so on point, and the tongue is firmly pressed to the cheek. You know, like this is obviously just it's. I wouldn't quite call it satire, but it's silly, and they know it's silly. Everyone knows that it's silly, and it doesn't, and it kind of leans into that, and that's the whole fun of the whole movie.
That's crazy, but I don't see this as a comedy at all.
I don't know if it's actually supposed to be, but it is funny.
Yeah. Well, it got nominated, didn't it?
Yeah, several comedy awards.
Right. So it's like I don't know. I mean, at heart, it's a romance.
It's true. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, and it just because of how timeless it is, and because of just all those things, I'm going to go with Trey and give it 2. Tucker?
Oh, here comes Captain Killjoy.
It's no John Wick, that's for sure.
Okay, so here's my thing with this movie. I've seen it several times. It's not one of my favorite movies. It's enjoyable to watch every once in a while, but I'm not going to sit down and watch it every time it comes on. One of the things that saves this movie is just how quotable it is. Because you see those quotes, they're still culturally relevant. You see them in memes, you see them pop up all over the place. So it gets some style points for that. I do want to make the argument that just because something is a classic doesn't mean it's good. A Yugo is a classic car, but it's a shit car. Okay?
You would drive it if you could find one.
No, I'm good. So with that being said, I don't think it's a terrible movie, but I don't think it's great. Cary Elwes was really good in his role. Andre the Giant was good. The guy that played Inigo Montoya was enjoyable.
Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah. Aside from Billy Crystal, the rest of the cast was kind of annoying to me.
The Royals, I'll give you. The Royals,
Yeah.
or the Prince, or whatever.
Not great, not horrible. This is a middle of the road movie. It'd be 2.5 beers for me.
Alrighty. What is that? Have you already done the math on that?
2. Comes out to 2.
Oh, okay.
It
There
does
you
come
go.
out to 2, yeah.
Look at there. So a little,
So it's
little
the
better
movie
than
comes
average.
out. It's a little. All our scores added up comes out to a 2. It's a little better than average.
It's okay.
That's fair. It's fair.
Okay, now top 5. Does this touch anyone's top 5?
Negative.
Yeah, me neither. Might be top 10, but not top 5. Okay, so next week, Trey, it's your pick.
Oh, all right. So I have it narrowed down. It could be one of like 3 things: Goon, Babe, Pig in the City, or Harry Potter.
I thought you said Indiana Jones.
Could be that. Might be 4. I don't know.
Well, I'll say this: I contacted Al, and he said he's down to come on.
Oh yeah, but there's no bigger fuck you than like having him get ready and then like never calling him. Like I'm in it for the long game here.
Have you seen Goons? I've never
Goon?
seen it.
I've
never seen it.
Goon will make my top 5.
I've never seen it.
It is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
You're the only one in here that's seen that.
You'll have to let us know so I can let him know,
Yeah.
preferably before Friday.
All right, I guess we'll do it.
Pull the trigger on Al.
Yeah, we'll do it just so that way I don't have to talk to him again for another 3 months. Fuck you, Al.
Wait, hang on, sir. I've never heard of this movie. Where can we find it?
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, good luck.
It's a Canadian hockey movie.
Amazon Prime, probably YouTube. $5, you got it.
Use your master VPN.
Yeah, just use the
Go to,
Fire
like,
Stick thing.
Netflix.
Oh, there's some
Canada.
movies on Fire Stick that you can't. There are some movies that you cannot find
That's
on
true.
Fire
I've-
Sticks.
Like, it was such a good
Oh,
movie. They made a sequel.
Well, we all got a way to watch it.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know who we is. I don't have.
Yeah, it looks like it's on Amazon Prime. So
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So if you want to get in touch with us, you can check us out on the web at theguysreview.simplecast.com. You can send me an email, and again, I will read it poorly. theguysreviewpod at gmail.com, Instagram at theguysreviewpod, Twitter at _guysreview, and remember to like the tweet at the top of the page. We'll put you in the DM group. Facebook.com/theguysreviewpod. Anyone got anything else they'd like to add?
Jay Baruchel's in the next movie.
Yeah, him and his awesome voice.
You're still a midget.
Yeah, I still gotta watch Peacemaker.
Yeah, I'm only 2 episodes into that.
The Last Kingdom, like the final season, came out yesterday on Netflix.
Oh, The Last Kingdom. I don't know if I've seen that.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
I want to watch that.
Oh, really?
Last season came out yesterday.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I'm
It's been a
halfway through
while.
We got Obi-Wan and Halo coming up.
I know. I'm looking for all that's going to be good. What?
What's the other one? Moon Knight.
Moon
Does that come
Knight?
out soon?
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Obi-Wan,
Ooh, Moonrise Kingdom. That's a good movie. We might do that one day.
I don't know that one.
It's good.
All right. Well, until then, please subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you get your podcast from. On behalf of Chris, Trey, Tucker, I'm Steven, and this has been another episode of The Guys Review.